Hi friends, thanks for returning to our channel. Hearts wide open, where we tune in, listen to spirit, keep our hearts wide open, that's the goal. Now, ironically, this is almost a continuation of yesterday. Hi sweetheart. I woke up, yesterday's reading was someone's knocking at the door, okay? I never touched on the song from Wings, Paul McCartney and Wings, that was stuck in my head before I did yesterday's reading. And I woke up with that song just going, playing like a record. You know, someone's knocking at the door. It's called Let 'Em In by Wings. Okay, sweetie, I know we're about ready. Hold on. Let's let him pick a card and then I'll go further into it. All right, sweetheart. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spread this out. Yeah, okay, you touch that one first. We're going with this. Okay, someone's knocking at the door. Let them in. And what I'm getting, we're going to go continue that later. Okay, go get your bone. Go get your bone. Good boy. Good boy. There you go, sweetie. All right. Okay. So in the song, they mention names. And that's why I wasn't going to do a reading because I've got a cold and I was just kind of like, oh, I don't know how this is going to go. I'm a little foggy, a little under the weather, right? The fog. Good boy. And I wanted to mention the names, you know. Sister Susie, so I've got all this jotted down. I was processing it, and we'll see what comes through. The fact that it's Wings, and we're here to take flight, you know, with our highest self is significant to me. Sister Susie, Brother John, Martin Luther, Phil and Don, Brother Michael, Auntie Jen, and they also talk about Uncle Ernie. So some of those names might be significant, and I just want to carry on with this. Now, the reason I was like going, well, I'm not going to even go there. We already did this reading. And I was getting more and more messages. I went out to my van because I have my camper van, me and Sparty travel in, and the door wouldn't open. So I'm hearing someone's knocking the door, open the door and let them in, and my freaking door's broke. It won't open. Now, in 2024, during my transformation and everything that changed in my life, my entire life fell apart. The door hinge broke. Everything was becoming unhinged. Not only did my van door become unhinged, my studio door here fell off the hinge. I literally opened the door and the door fell off the hinge as everything was becoming unhinged for me. So, okay, you gotta get down, baby. I know you want another treat. You like picking those cards. Good boy. He's a sweetheart. He knows not feel good too. Okay, so not that every single thing you got to go down a rabbit hole and dig for it, but it just keeps coming in my face, right? And so the door won't open. And I go on Google like just to see, because I recently took it to my mechanic. And I look it up, and what's probably wrong with the door is an actuator. And so I'm like, okay, this is a device that causes another device to operate. Okay, so I'm like, this is crazy. If you think of your heart, right? Someone's knocking at the door, let them in, but your heart's maybe blocked. It's not activated. This is where I'm going with this reading. I feel like somebody here, and it could be for myself, it could be for anybody, maybe those names are significant. We're a little blocked. Our heart's a little closed off. And I was kind of, because of all that's showing me in my outer world, you know, as above, so below, as within, so without. Things show up metaphysically in our reality based off, you know, for signs, based off of what we are inside. I knew this wouldn't go real smooth just because my head. Okay. Then, today, on top of it, at my house in North Carolina, a pipe broke a while ago. A pipe burst. Okay, water's emotions and all that. And today, right now, I'm waiting. Somebody's going to meet a plumber, to fix the pipe. And anyways, so right as all this is coming up about the actuator and the door won't open, you know, symbolically, these are metaphors, I say, well, hopefully with the pipe, it's just a coupling. It just needs a coupling. and the light bulb came on again. A couple. So somebody's coming in yesterday's meeting. Maybe somebody met yesterday's reading. Somebody's coming in. And I also mentioned having a different perspective with this person. But also, I think there's a message here, and that's why I was being pushed so hard to do this, about opening your heart more. Okay, so Sparty picked the 5 of Pentacles. You know, this is poverty, lack, hunger, health concerns. Interesting. Struggle. But I'm sensing more the closing off of the heart. There's been past pain, past owies there that you're closed off possibly from new love, a new couple, because of what's happened before and everything came unhinged, right? Let's see what else the cards show. I don't know if this is resonating with anybody. I just didn't want to not do it and miss something. Okay. Well, they're telling me to pull from Lemuria, beyond Lemuria. And maybe that even is something for somebody. I'm just directed to show this. You know, well, you could look at this image. There's a heart. And what I'm seeing with this, and I don't want to go somewhere to make it too sad or emotional, but I see it as an urn. So maybe somebody's actually crossed over and there's a severe loss, but it could also be, you know, death is transformation. There's always, rebirth always follows death. We never truly die. So, yeah. I'm also noticing this as like a crown chakra activation, like the lotus flower, which actually shows up here as well. Receiving guidance from above. Let's see what the card is. Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine. Yeah, so there's a lot of growth and awakening, but this could literally be somebody crossing over. Sparty, do you want to pick one of these cards? Let's see. I know, you want to be involved, huh? We just went on a little run and let him run out in the field. We had so much fun. Okay, which one are you going to pick? Pick a card. That one? All right. Nurture nature. See, I just say we just went on a run and we get nurture nature. No one can hold you the way nature can. Mama Nature's powerful healer and transmuter. Yeah. Nature's all around you. So when you feel like no one else can hold you, she can. So go out in nature. Maybe there's some grief that you need to process. I'm seeing these cards come through right now. Yeah, Sparty Party. Spartacus. Yeah, he loves this. He might not. He loves the truth, but he also loves, yeah, just being involved. Huh. Okay, sweetie. Let's pick a card. Oh, flipped out. All right, embrace. There you go. Mother Nature can hold you and hold yourself delicately with compassion, right? When arms open, healing begins. Let yourself be held. Yeah, he wants to be held too. Let yourself be held. Yeah. I just heard the angels are with you. And maybe you have a new angel with you. Okay, so I'm called to say it. I'm just going to say it. Hi, sweetie. I love you. Kisses back. When my parents both crossed over, left this plane fairly young, 2017, 2018, they were, all of my parents actually, in-laws and everybody, but my parents specifically, biological parents, when they crossed over, I felt closer. I feel that the spirit is guiding me often. So they never really leave. The door, the closed curtain, you know, maybe on the stage, the world stage, the curtain closed and they left, but they're still with you. This is the message. Every silence can perform. Okay, what have you hidden from view? But the moon, intuition, you know, the dark, the subconscious. Okay, so Sparty's really, okay, sweetheart, I know. What do you want him to say? It's very attentive. Where's this going? Open cage. What held you is no longer holding. Don't wait to notice you're free. So when you grieve, right? Maybe when we lose people, we feel sorrow and grief, and we have to go through that process. But then we need to remember to fly free, to be free of that too. They're watching and they want us to enjoy our life. This is, I love you, baby. What are you doing? What are you trying to tell me? He's trying to get through with something. All right, I'll be back. Okay, thanks. So what I did was I let him out for a second, and I remembered he didn't eat his breakfast this morning. So he needed nourishment. He's got his food. I brought it in here now. But I very clearly heard as I was walking back through the door. There we go. Walking through the door, the threshold, bringing his food out to this building. I heard it's okay to move on. It's okay to move on. So this is a specific message for somebody where somebody you love dearly has crossed over, and you feel like maybe you're betraying them by moving on, by opening your heart to somebody new. And I saw the key yesterday, and I just saw a key being placed in somebody's palm, as if in spirit they were saying, here's the key. You can offer it to somebody else. I'm very emotional right now. So this is a very specific message that it's okay to move on. Let me pull from this deck. Emotions. There's so many emotions to process when our loved ones cross over. And I'm seeing a gate. I'm seeing an iron gate, but it's like scrolls. You know, it's all scrolled. There's 2 gates that will open, and it's a brick path. It's used brick, like with this iron gate. So it's very almost Victorian. But the gate, you know, again, here we go. It's another threshold to walk through. And it's iron. Iron is so strong. And, you know, we're talking about opening our heart and let them in. Okay, now I'm seeing like angel statues. Yeah, the angels are with you. And this, I got chills right now. There's a dove. Open the door and let them in. Okay, so it's okay. Gratitude. Have gratitude for all the experience, all the love you received and everything you gained with this person that you've lost. And know that they're still with you from another, I want to say, space. And yeah, I'm getting, where's this? Kind of this, you know, coming from above, the crown chakra, letting you know they're grateful for you. It's okay to move on. Gratitude is an energy that attracts more abundance and joy. When you are grateful, you align your frequency with the universe. Let gratitude be a part of your life and remind you to focus on the beautiful things around you. God and Mother Nature, let her embrace you, right? Let her hold you. Move through your emotions. I'm hearing the word grace, divine, detach. Yeah, it's the liberation from emotional dependence, but I feel like this is saying you can't live in grief forever. It's a process. You go through these stages, you know, and keep the faith, because this person coming in now is meant to be. It's part of your journey, and one door closed and now another is open. You just need to walk through it and keep your heart as open, knowing that it's okay. Don't let go of any guilt or any sense of betrayal. This is a gift, and yeah. A miracle. You're still here to live your life. You know, it's the next phase. Miracle is a transformation that defies logic, showing you the infinite possibilities of the world. When a miracle appears, or somebody for you, it reminds you to maintain faith, for anything is possible, and a miracle must be just around the corner. And it is. I got chills again. So this didn't go real fluid, but I hope somebody got something that this is meant for. And it could be, you know, take all my readings for whatever you're meant to receive from it. I just wanted to come back real quick because I feel it's very valuable. This card that I pulled, I looked after I ended the reading, and I'm just going to read this because I feel like it's extremely valuable. Somebody needs to hear. Merging with the divine. This image captures the merging of time beyond space and kaleidoscope wisdom that penetrates our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. They uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously right now across multiple dimensions. It's all connected. Nothing ever fully leaves us. That's quantumly entangled in spirit even. So with that, again, wishing you many blessings, and I just wanted to add that to the reading. Thanks so much for being here.